All right, welcome to another episode of Oddball Crew. So I know I said it before that I wasn't going to paint these wheels again, because I wanted to just wait until I got them powder coated. But here I am, sanding them down, and we're gonna go ahead and repaint them. So right now, I'll just go through the process of what I did. I already got this one pretty much scuffed up. It's not complete yet, but so what I do is I wash these off. Have my pressure washer over there. I spray some wheel cleaner on, blow them off, dry them off with a regular towel, and then I use this stuff, Prep All, and I take a clean cloth and I go over each wheel twice, just to remove any contaminants before sanding. Now, if you sand before wax and grease remover, in some cases you'll be okay, but it's a chance I don't want to take, because I've done that before. And then sanding, when you sand without doing the prep all, you work any contaminants that are left behind into the surface that you're sanding down. And then when you get it all done, prepped up, and then you wipe it off with prep all, and then you go to paint it, in some cases you'll get bubbling still and cracking. Actually, I can show you what happened to this, because this was the wheel that happened to, and you get like spider webbing and stuff in here. So that's why I do that. This way I can sand this without having to worry about contaminants being worked into the surface. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to finish sanding all of these, and then I'll show you what they look like and what you should look for, to make sure that you know that your surface is prepped enough. In most cases, it's just making sure that any of the glossy parts are all gone. You want them all gone. You don't want to see any gloss or anything on there. So here's a good right here. This has already been sanded down, but if you look, there's a little bit of gloss still left in that. So I got to come back in and I need to sand that down. And yeah, all right. So I'll get these all prepped out, and then I'll do an update. So see you guys then. Okay, so as you can see, I have fully sanded down through the wheels here, so they're all prepped out. I already went ahead and did a prep haul solution on these, so all I'm going to do is mask off the tires and start spraying. What you really just need to look for is like any glossy or anything reflective. When you're looking, it needs to be completely matte. So as soon as you get it completely matte, that means that all this area has been, all the surfaces have been, completely sanded through and are ready to hold paint. If you don't, you're going to end up getting this. So as you can see, the paint started to peel out on the areas that I didn't sand well enough last time. So that's something you want to make sure that you don't have happen. So I'm going to go ahead and mask all these off, and then next time I'll show you guys what it looks like with the first coat. Okay, so the wheels are fully painted now. You can see nice and even coats of the white on all of them, and now they're going to be ready for clear coat. So most people are probably going to ask, what did you do to separate the tire from the wheel. It was just index cards like what most people would use. And then you're probably wondering why the index cards are no longer there. That is because it gets fairly windy out here, and the index cards can get blown into the paint. So as soon as the paint's done, I took them off, so that way when I'm clearing, I don't have to worry about the index cards hitting. The clear is not going to affect the way the tire looks. It's not going to paint it white or anything. It's clear. And so that's why I'm okay with it. The more products used and the more times I clean the wheels and tires when I'm washing, the more the clear will end up coming off on its own anyways. So in order to save the paint, we took, our masking out, our index cards, so that way when we put the clear on, we don't have to worry about the index cards blowing into the paint. So that's how they look now. We're gonna go ahead and spray probably 4 coats of clear. I'm thinking 4 coats would probably be more than enough. We have about 6 coats of paint on these, so that should give it a thick layer, and hopefully it'll help protect it from rock chips a little better than it did last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear them, and then this will probably be the end of the video because they're not gonna change how they look any. So this is it. So we'll probably end up, when we get it back on the car and then get the car detailed, I'll show you what they ended up looking like as a whole. So we'll get to that part, and I'll see you guys then.